Every game we come to see Yanga, we start with the intensity and temperature. When to game our second half, we low temperature. So for you, what's the comment?
Some of these terms we are using, you should understand them. If you say high intensity, what do you mean? Do you even understand what you're talking about?
Yes.
What is high intensity?
Because you know game and the stand united. Wait, coach. Yanga when to start the game, start to high. When the second half, we play low. So for you, what's the comment so far about this situation?
It's just the managing of the game. You can drop the tempo of the game, you can up the tempo of the game. If you are leading, why should you continue to up the tempo of the game? You saw Mbao, they were a go down, they came pushing, they up the tempo. Why? Because they wanted a goal, they wanted to equalize. So it's the situation of the game or the proceedings will tell whether you have to up your tempo or control, drop it. We will go up. So we needed to be cautious. There's something that we were protecting. They came, they upped their tempo, because if they didn't, it was going to be difficult for them to get something. So that's football. That's football. It's about controlling the tempo of the game. You can up the tempo depending on the situation. If you go down or if you're leading, then you can drop the tempo. It's game management.
Was the yellow card necessary?
Well, I think he knows that if you remove your jersey, you get a yellow card. So maybe excitement. You just said that it was a spectacular goal. So it happens in a split of a moment. I'm sure it's excitement. On the national team players, I don't know the intensity or the loading the way it was. But from the look of things, if you've noticed, 2 of the national team players got injured. And I think it's something to do with the muscles. So maybe they haven't recovered fully to play a high intensity game like the one we played. But I can't say much on that, because I don't know the loading, how it was, the intensity, how it was. But it's unfortunate that we lost 2 due to injuries. So we hope they recover in good time.
How would you describe the Argentines today?
Well, I think it was all about teamwork. It was a wonderful goal, but it's team effort. You know, Gadiel made a good run to bring in that cross, and I think it was one of those spectacular goals. So I think it's one for contender for goal of the season. Yeah. But it was a tough game. I just congratulate the boys for the good fight that they put up. And I think going into the break, the FIFA week, at least it's good that we're going into the FIFA break with 3 points in the bag.
Sorry. You have never played any away game.
What you should understand in football, there are 2 functions: team function defense and team function attack. When you don't have the ball, you need to defend. You can only attack when you have the ball. So you cannot play a game without defending. You can only defend when the opponents have the ball. If you have the ball, then you can attack. So those functions, they're always going to be there in football. You can only attack when you're in possession of the ball. You can't say you attack when the opponents have the ball. So we're defending, but we've scored 2 goals. So I don't know what statistics you're using. So far, Yanga has scored many goals in the league. So if you say we're defensive, maybe it's just a tactical approach, not being defensive. But we get the goals. So I believe our tactical approach is working for the team at the moment.
So again,